What's up, everybody? My name's Chance. First things first, let me know how the audio sounds. I do have my fan on, but it's like a million degrees in here, so also my hair is a little messed up, huh? Oh. Alrighty. Alright. So, let me get this, okay, it's muted. And it's all the way down. Ooh, got people just hopping right in. So, hola, what's up, everybody? Let me know again how the audio is. I do have the fan on in my room, but I have it on the lowest setting, so maybe y'all can't hear it. I figured just to get things started off, let people get in and all that, we'd hop into some Cascade Constructed. I got a Mox Amber deck that I'll be playing. I guess I can run through it real quick for you guys. Unfortunately, I only have 2 copies of Mox Amber, but if y'all have 4 copies, by all means, try and make a Planeswalker deck work. So, it's okay. It's Abs and Super Friends. So at least it has a fun name, if nothing else. So we have, you know, all of the cool Planeswalkers we want. Oath of Kaya. I only have 1 copy, and I didn't feel like getting another copy just for this this jank deck idea. 2 copies of Shala. And then we just have stuff to proliferate, or Llanowar to get out some more mana, Kaya's to try and keep our Planeswalkers alive. So yeah, that's pretty much going to be it for the deck. And what's up, J. Cole? Nice to have you out, man. Yeah, y'all let me know how the audio is, because I don't want it to be too loud on music or too loud with the fan in the background. I could probably honestly cut my audio down some, huh? We'll see. Y'all just let me know as we go. So, not actually a huge fan of this hand, as we only have 4, so we'll just go ahead and mulligan into a worse hand. At least we do have a swamp. Alright, whatever. There's a forest on top. I'm not gonna bottom that, actually. Okay. Yeah, let's actually just go ahead and get down the forest. I don't see us playing Kai's Ghost form on anything. How's your streaming been going? I don't know if I should call you Jay or Cole or J. Cole every time. It just seems like a bit of a mouthful every time. Alright, so let's go ahead and get down to Llanowar. And get out our other Mox Amber. These really don't kick into effect until we get our Planeswalkers down, but it's whatever. I guess we could have waited and just declined on it, but then we would have had to search through our deck every time, find it, decline, you know, on and on and on. So it's a weird looking swamp, but sure. I feel like I need to turn the volume down in my headphones at least. Sound is good. Jason? Alright, I'll call you Jason from now on. Well, we don't have anything to proliferate with Evolution Sage, but you know, still nice to get him down. Well, that leaves Raptor. Again, nothing to proliferate, but we could at least build our board state in case we hit something like a Shala or Unbreakable Formation. Because Shala also allows our Mox Amber to tap for mana, so. I got some removal, maybe? Yeah, I definitely need to turn the volume down on my headphones. Cast down. Okay. And 0 1-drops? Wow. I don't know how you could play a deck with 0 1-drops. Absolutely not. It's going pretty good. I have 20 follows already. Yo, that's nice, actually. I don't remember how many you had whenever I first started, but I remember seeing you at like 15 or 16. So it's nice that people are joining in. That's a bit awkward. I mean, sure, just because I want to get a bigger board state, but it's a bit awkward. I think we do go ahead and hit the Kayas on the Davriel, so that way we know he can come back. And yeah, we'll swing in just like so. The Grateful will help keep the Davriel alive, and we'll just keep their hand low. Oh, you know what? We shouldn't have attacked there. I completely forgot about the Imperious Oligarch, and now it'll be able to block the Grateful. So that was a bit of a mistake on my part. Oh well. We just kicked upstream. I'm allowed to make mistakes, I think. Unbreakable formation. That's interesting. Maybe they're going Orzhov Proliferate. Do we just let him kill Davriel? I mean, he comes right back, right? Yeah, why not? Breaking on a land is actually really terrible there. Oh no, I don't want to mute him. We can save the planes for now. Yeah, we're in a sticky position. Didn't have time the later part of the week to stream. Should be back on tomorrow. Sounds good. I try to hop in whenever I can, but my work schedule is always a bit shifty. I think I am gonna kill the Midnight Reaper.
This has been a waste of my time.
So, hoping for some more planeswalkers here, not to keep breaking on land. We actually can probably go down on land in this deck. Ooh, Atlanta War, that's rough. It's not really going to fetch anything for us. We could just concede here, move on to the next match. Because it doesn't look too good for us. So, yeah, we'll hold on to the land. No need to play it early. Good morning, everyone. What's up, Chris? Hope you're having a good day thus far. I still gotta mow the lawn today, so hopefully that'll go well. Okay, I think this game's over. Fairly sure. They just attack in with everything, start wreaking havoc. Yeah. Why would you not attack in with your 2/2 with Vigilance and Lifelink? That doesn't make any sense. Yeah, actually, let's just concede. They're gonna make a whole bunch of flyers and kill a whole bunch of shit. We just, well, we kind of drew weak there. Drew into all our weak stuff, none of our planeswalkers. Well, we drew into Davriel, but, you know, of all the planeswalkers we have in the deck, he's probably the weakest. Nazeth. Interesting name, if nothing else. I mean, I really want to keep it. Oh, fuck it. I'll keep it. It's risky, but we have, you know, a land of each color. We have some planeswalkers, so maybe we won't be facing off against mono red. I think I'm gonna do early morning weekend stream. I'm up so early in most of the big. Yeah, true. The only ones that are on is like Merchant, and that's because he's over in the UK. So Huatli's Raptor. That's an interesting one. I think I do go ahead and get it down because it can either draw us into a Lana War or a Mox Amber. So, Grateful Apparition. That is fantastic. Hit me a Lana War. There you go. We may go Shala first, actually, over any of our planeswalkers. And that's Wa, that right there. So we know they have Spell Pierce in the deck, as we just saw it go to their exile pile. That's really a bitch and a half to deal with. I hate how many control players I've ran into this. Like, I understand it, because then you can play counter spells in your opponent's turn and get it to sift through your deck, but like, spells like Spell Pierce I don't really understand. I just feel like there's a more fun route for that. Terramander. That is something, huh? Okay, so Terramander can actually hit whatever we put down, unless we put down a Shala. We have a lot of options here. Although if we go Shala, what's the chances that they just Lava Cool it, right? So if we go with Johnny, we could make him survive and go Shala next turn, and with the Johnny put a counter on Shala to keep her above Lava Cool range. It also would kick off some counters, which could go great with our proliferates. So yeah, I kind of like that idea. Let's just go with Johnny. Sorry, I backed up away from the mic. I forget it affects how well y'all can hear and y'all's like audio and everything. Mox Amber, that's kind of good. Doesn't benefit us too much right now, but you know. So yeah, we're just gonna +1 on the Ajani, make sure that he stays alive. What do you got? A shock? Just resolve it. Okay, if you're gonna kill my Land Ward, do it. Hope y'all are all having wonderful Sundays, by the way. Alright, so yeah, we'll go up to 23. Ajani will probably take a tick or two here. We have, what, 5 mana right now? 5 mana, that's an evolution and a Grateful. Oh, should I play it risky though? Or should I just go straight for the Shala? Well, here's the thing, if we draw into another land, we can go Shala and Grateful. Though if we draw into another land, I'm really going to want to have Evolution Sage down so we can get the Proliferate effect off ASAP. I don't know. Enigma Drake, that's kind of making me want to play the Shala, not gonna lie. I didn't mean to rhyme there either. So yeah, then Terramander smacks my Ajani. Yeah. Okay, so probably gonna have to go Shala just because they have the Enigma Drake. And then hopefully we can get her big enough to survive. Another Ajani's not terrible. Again, I want some land, but that's okay. So yeah, go ahead and throw in them Shala. And let's see what we get off the Cascade. We could get something pretty good. Grateful. Hey, I am grateful for that Grateful, because we're about to minus the Ajani, which is gonna put a counter on the Grateful as well. Oh wait, unless they just shock it out. Assholes. Alright, well at least there's 2 of their shocks already gone. So, you know, they can only hit 2 more, right? There we go. Okay, so Shala is above the range for Lava Cool. We just need to get her a little bit higher so she can't get lightning struck into a shock, because that would really suck as well. And it's really easy to hit in this. We're just gonna let the Ajani die. We have another one to replace him, so you know. And now if they have a Lava Core, if they had one, probably just ruin their plans there. Invade the city. Ooh, that's kind of rough. And that's going to go in the graveyard before invade the city, so it's actually going to be 5. Yeah. Okay, so thankfully we still have the Shala, so we can still get mana from Mox Amber, so we're still up to 5 mana. Man, this is rough. We can just play another Johnny back down and give counters to everything, but their Enigma Drake is building faster than our Shala. No prisoners, no mercy, Doctor. I'm trying. Alright. So yeah, we could go Evolution Sage into Grateful. We do have a land, so it could spark some good things. And then maybe Unbreakable next turn. Yeah, sure. I'm not super confident in it, but playing with Planeswalkers, I'm always iffy, so Kaya's is fantastic. We just throw it on the Shala, so even if they can kill her, you know, she comes right back. And we'll throw down the Grateful. And of course they all have hexproof, so we don't have to worry about them getting shocked out or anything. And we'll give another counter to everything. Alright, so our Shala can at least deal with the Enigma Drake, but we definitely don't want to sacrifice her if we don't have to. They could always just return her to my hand. That's kind of a scary idea, right? So they're gonna adapt the Terramander. I think we gotta go a Johnny next turn. Or we could go Unbreakable. We'll have to see. We have what, 5? Ugh. I think we can pull it out. Okay, well then. We take 11 damage? I think so. We have a Johnny and Sorin in hand, right? So it's not the end of the world. They gotta have a trick up their sleeve, but no tricks. Just gonna attack all in. Maybe they expected me to block the Enigma Drake and then Lava Cool with the Shala once she came back, but you know. Big brain. Oh, maybe they have 2 Lava Cools. That would be unfortunate. Also would make my statement completely irrelevant. So, just don't do it to me. They did it. They fucking did it. They just got 2 of them. Alright. All's well that ends well. That's what I get for shit talking, huh? We do have Unbreakable, which could be nice if we need to just block into him, but then we wouldn't be able to play anything else, and I really want to get the Ajani down. Although Sorin makes things pretty awesome as well. Yeah, let's get the Ajani down. What do we get off of Johnny? Another Evolution Sage. I'm not going to complain about that. Now if we could just hit a land, everything would get, put the counter and then Huatli's Raptor? Or put Huatli's Raptor then put the counter? I think put the counter then put Huatli's Raptor, right? Actually, we should attack first so we get in that damage. That awesome damages, right? Then we proliferate, and then we Huatli's Raptor. And proliferate again. We're probably going to have to defend out against the Enigma Drake with our Grateful, if we can. Which we know they use 2 Lava Cools on our Shala, so the fact of the chances that they draw into another Lava Cool is really low. How's it going, Chance? I finally made it to ONW. I'm not quite sure what that is, but yeah, what's up, Joshua? Nice to see you back, man. Hope things have been going well, which, seeing as how you said you finally made it to somewhere. Or maybe you were saying you finally made it to 1. That makes sense, because the E is right beside the W. Yeah, nice to have you here. Again, it's still kind of early, so. Ooh, that's scary, scary. So we'll block with the Grateful. I'm actually okay with that block. I'm sure we don't have anything in the sky, but I think we might be able to deal with them here. So I want to do this carefully. Hey, I wasn't done with you, you motherfucker. I was just thinking about my options on how I could take him out. Nonetheless, I think we had him there in that game, so I'm surprised this deck has gotten us to 2-1, but nonetheless we'll continue. I meant to say 1. Yeah, you're good, Josh. I just took me a minute. Dark Guardian. Always worries me whenever I see a what is that, Chandra avatar, Chandra, whatever it is. This hand is so ridiculously iffy. I'll keep it. I don't want to mulligan and then only have like 1 or 2 lands and been like, well, should have stuck with my gut. Oh no, it's Azorius aggro. I fully expect to see some Ajani's and whatnot. Sure. At least we drew out some green mana, so we can get our Ajani and Vraska clean down. Yeah. Let it begin. On the bright side, our Vraska can actually deal with the Ajani fairly easily. The downside is getting to her. Surviving that long, since apparently we don't know how to hit any Llanowar elves or any creatures to draw us out some Llanowar elves. We'll just sit back and take the damage. How are things? They've been going. My hip's been fucking up here recently, so you know, it's a pain in the ass. But hopefully, after some physical therapy or the surgery, it'll be better. You know, 2 Mox Ambers isn't really where I want to be. I think we lose this just next turn, right? They have 9-10. Well, they gain another one. No, they have damage. Okay, because of Vanguard. Alright, 2-2. That's a bit higher than I expected this deck to go, but, you know. Kind of expected to be an 0-2 kind of deck, but whatever. So yeah, now that we got people in here and we've done our Cascade constructed, would y'all like to see more Cascade constructed? I've got a lot of decks that I've brewed up just to play in Cascade constructed, or we can try an old favorite in there, or I do have a draft game going on. So sorry to hear that. I mean, it's good, man. It's life, you know. Everybody's got their something, their battles, their whatever it may be. So I just try to stay positive with it. Oh, I know what we could do. We could play Suicide Squad in Cascade Constructed. That actually sounds kind of fun. So let's see. Where'd we go? Somewhere. Oh, it's down here. Okay. Or the Death Touch deck. Oh man, that's difficult. I don't think the Death Touch deck would actually do too well though, right? Things would just get shocked out. Well, we could get a lot. Use Blast Zone in a deck. I probably should use Blast Zone. We can run it in either one of these. Let's see. Make sure I put it in there before we hop into the game. Do I have Blast Zone actually? Oh, I do. Okay, I have 3 copies. Blast Zone enters battlefield with the charge counter on it. Tap it for XX. Put out an X counters on Blast Zone. Okay, so we can pay just basically 3 mana and put another counter on it. And then for 4 mana, basically, we sacrifice it, and it's kind of like a ritual set. Okay, I mean that's not bad. I don't know what lands it just removed and all that, but yeah, that'll work. And then where's the Death Touch deck? Let's just go ahead and add it in here because I'll probably play, you know, one and then the other. So yeah, no comments on my green black land split. I know it's terrible. All right, let's do Suicide Squad first. So yeah, the idea for today's stream, I guess, is to do half here, and then I want to kind of promote and start getting people into the idea of me streaming over on Twitch. I may or may not continue it. I just want to see how well it's received and see which one's better, because there's a lot of people that do YouTube, but for some reason they still stream on Twitch. So I want to see, you know, why. So I figure the best way for me to do that is to just try it out. So for the first half of today's stream, we're gonna be here. Hello. How are you gonna say hello when we all know you're playing mono red? Don't be nice. Don't disguise your deck. But yeah, the idea is to start off streams here on Magic, and then anybody that wants to continue watching the stream, I'm gonna be hopping over to Twitch to stream non-MTG content, right? So as to not clutter my channel with whatever, you know, a bunch of nonsense. So definitely not going to be shocking any lands in this game. It is super unfortunate we're going straight up against a mono red deck. So Twitch is good, yeah. I enjoy watching people on Twitch. I've never watched anybody on YouTube, if that makes sense, so I don't know how watching people on YouTube feels compared to Twitch. Maybe I should, just to try it out. Good morning, people. What's up, Jacoby Bryant? Would try a deck a noob would have. Hard to build. It's nice seeing these decks, but it sucks when you can't build them, you know? Yeah, that is true, Wookie. Whenever I first started out, I did a lot of budget decks, but it wasn't really my choice, if that makes sense. It was more so, hey, this is this is everything I got. Please, you know, please be a little patient. But then as time went on, I built up my catalog of cards, I guess. I don't know. So I can actually afford to play different decks now. So I do still try to give love to the commons and uncommons, because I do know what it's like to be like, well, you know, I don't have 4 mythic rares to play that card in this deck, or I don't have 6 rares to go pick up those 3 key cards, you know, or 2 sets of those 3 key cards. Whatever, y'all know what I'm saying. So I definitely understand it. This just sucks. This just actually sucks. I had somebody comment on one of my videos because I was complaining about mono red, and they, you know, they spoke from the other side and say people play it so they can grind out gold, which I understand, but have some humility. Not in a fun event. And I know I'm the same guy that plays Rat Colony / Persistent Petitioners every Singleton / Pauper event, but you know, I guess I really don't have any room to talk then, huh? I'm the same asshole, just in the different deck. This is kind of a scary hand to keep, simply because we just have the Blast Zone and the Temple Garden. But we could make it work. This deck wasn't specifically designed for Cascade, so it may not be the best. Twitch lets you play music too. I know, that's the one reason why I'm really excited to go stream on Twitch today, because I can listen to whatever I want, which is a fantastic feeling, considering, you know, I've been streaming on YouTube for a while now, and I just keep listening to this same music, which I know for new people it's like, oh hey, this is some okay instrumental music, but for me it's like when you work somewhere and there's background music, but it's always the same looping background music. It's that same feeling. Which, don't get me wrong, it's my playlist, so I enjoy it, but still. What is this, Simic Ramp? Let's go ahead and get down the Cruel Celebrant before the Priest. Hunted Witness, that's fine. Promo Hunt Cheeks does YouTube and Twitch. It helps cater to a slightly different crowd since Twitch has so many extensions like Deckmaster. That is very true. Maybe it's Simic Proliferate. Either way, it seems like an interesting deck thus far. So what are the 3 mana drops that they have on their side? I guess we can go ahead and play a Blast Zone this turn as we don't have anything super important. We can get down the Ministrant. I think we will get down the Ministrant, and then next turn we can go Priest, and well, getting down Priest ASAP is probably better, right? But we can go Priest and Cruel Celebrant next turn just because of how our mana plays out. Or we can go Poison Tip next turn. Priest, Poison Tip, Cruel, and Ministrant if we draw right. I don't know. I don't know, and this curves our mana better. Well, it doesn't really matter, it appears, because we were going to hit a Hunted Witness regardless, so that's okay. I think we will go ahead and go Cruel and Priest, and then just wait on the Poison Tip, or even Teysa. Actually, hold up, we have Teysa in hand. Just overlooking that beautiful lady. Wow, already up to 18 viewers. That's nice considering we've only been going for 30 minutes now. So yeah, hopefully some of y'all will join me over on Twitch. We'll be playing some non-MTG game. I haven't completely decided on what. I've been enjoying the hell out of Civilization 6, but I haven't really tested it out on stream yet, so I don't know how well it'll run. There's League of Legends, which I haven't played in like 2 years, feels like. So yeah, we're definitely gonna go Teysa. Sapling Migration is fine. And honestly, we could even attack in here with like 200 Witnesses now that we have a Teysa down. Sure, we can get down more Cruel Celebrants and a Poison Tip Archer to make it bigger, but oh, they're just gonna block for their Arboreal Grazers, right? Sorry, forgot about that. I have to attack with at least 3 units if I wanna push them into anything. Vivian, oh, that's scary. That's actually terrifying for us, so gonna have to deal with her sooner rather than later. Of course, I guess we could just go all at Vivian and at least deal some damage to her.
Would you like to see what's left of us? You can't stop nature.
Okay, so we need to get the Priest down for sure. We probably should have gotten her down earlier whenever I was sitting there debating about it, but you should try downloading MTGA Tracker. Well, what's it do for the game? How long are you streaming today? I've got to work shortly. I'm going to be streaming till 3 o'clock Eastern Standard, so for about another 2.5 hours. What is this? Oh, something she revealed. Okay. Cool. But yeah, so for like another 2.5 hours, I'll be on here for like another hour, and then I'm going to swap over to Twitch. So we got another Poison Tip Archer. That's kind of nice, as it has Death Touch, so it kind of... Although, hell, they get the Vivian emblem next turn, which is going to be a motherfucker, so we might as well go Cruel so we can at least gain some life back from it, right? That's what I'm thinking. Cruel and Priest. Wait a minute, we don't have the black mana, we can only go one of them. Oh, that's rough. That's rough for sure. Or we should have just built up Blast Zone, to be completely honest, and just wiped their board before the Vivian got that big. Oh well, we'll go Cruel Celebrant. And Land of War, that actually does bring us up in land, so that's fine. And then nothing to really do here, so... Right? We can't... Can we do that? No? Okay, didn't think so. I was say I'm fairly sure that was 3 mana. How many defenders do they have? Hold up, I gotta sneeze. Oh, bless me. 4, 6, 1, 2, 3, 4, 7. Alright, so we know Teysa is gonna die. Probably the Cruel Celebrant. But if we do this, their Vivian doesn't get the emblem off. So, Teysa, it was nice knowing you. Unfortunately, you must leave this world. What? Oh, they're just gonna take the damage. I'm not sure what's going on here. Why not kill the Teysa? You have an open chance to. Instead, you're gonna be like, no, no, let her through. There you go. Okay. I should only be able to get one defender through, or one attacker through. I mean. Okay. I don't know why they're leaving my Cruel Celebrant alive, but, you know, I'm not gonna complain about it either. So, there's some damages for us. Alright, bring them down to 8 real quick. And now their Vivian can't activate the emblem on this turn. We still have 2 Cruel Celebrants, so I think we're in a pretty good position. It helps me a lot with keeping a record of what's left in my deck and what win-loss ratio. That's pretty good, and it keeps track of cards in your deck. Vault progress. It overlays on Arena. Oh, yeah, maybe I should get it. Sounds like a nice little upgrade. Ooh, no. The Wild Growth Walker. Exactly what we didn't want to see. And it's going to come down before the Jade Light Ranger. What a pain in my ass. I don't even have enough for Mortify either. Oh, no. We could always try and build Blast Zone up and fucking blast them all, right? Fuck. Well, there goes all the health we just did to him. Teysa, I'm sorry. You died in vain. You died for nothing. Oh. This hurts to see. So they can get Vivian next turn. Of course we can Mortify and just kill the Wild Growth Walker, but only have 2 mana left after that, and it'll take our 1 black mana. Where's the rest of our lands at? We have 24 in this deck, right? We've drawn 4. Oh, all the proliferates, they were able to get the Vivian emblem off this turn. Okay, so that's death. We're just dead here. Alright. No blocks. Do it. Hit me. Oh no, we weren't dead there. You know what? If I'd have just blocked, we were still in it. Only for 1 more turn, but we were still in it. The Vivian emblem, it's, you know, it's GG from there. Suicide Squad just got stomped in Cascade Constructed. We can try Death Touch though. No, I don't want to change the decks. I want to play this deck. Yeah, I really should have just built up my blast zone there and blasted everything. I just feel like I didn't see it or think of it early enough. But yeah, because it's what, converted mana cost, right? It's not like attack power or any of that. With converted mana cost equal to the number of charges. Wait a minute. It's only equal to though, right? It's not equal to or less than, so I would have had to chose 2 there. You know, it's been so long since I played this deck, I really don't know what's good in it. Like, I don't know what we're going for, but I see some cards, I guess I'll keep them. Probably won't be using 8 the Fallen. Fine finality. There's a wild growth walker. What are they playing? Abzan? Oh, duress. Feels bad when they just take away your Vivian, right? What a fuck face. That's okay, we have 8 to Fallen. We're just gonna get her right back. So no big deal. No biggie. Yeah, that's fun. Unless they duress us again, in which case, you know, shoot me in the fucking face. Don't tell me that was a duress. Oh my god. Maybe they'll take the... Okay. Right. There goes my hopes and dreams. Thankfully, we still do have more copies of Aid the Fallen, so don't worry. Where one copy fails, we'll try again. Kaya's ghost form is fun. We'll get down another... Ooh, how about 2 more Death Touchers? How you like them apples? Nick Heel, that is your name. No, well. To a 3rd Wild Growth Walker, holy hell. It's okay. For I have a Death Touch army. And, how about I just do this time, right? Now I can actually put 2 counters on it, but I just want to put 1, right, so I can blast all their Wild Growth Walkers. I mean, I could have put a Kaya's Ghost Form on the Poison Tip Archer. Probably the best selection. Yeah, we're not gonna hit anything, but it's okay. Another Jade Light, don't... Okay, cast down. Leyline Prowler, sure. I feel like no matter who I put the Kaya's Ghost Form on, they were going to hit the other one from the Poison Tip and the Leyline, whatever you want to call it. I was kind of hoping they hit their 4th Wild Growth Walker there, right? So we could just Blast Zone next turn and finish them all. Okay. So we're going to block like this. The reason being is they know and I know their Wild Growth Walkers are gone next turn. Ooh, unless we just get down to Vraska Swarm Eminence. Although she dies immediately though. So maybe not. Alright, works for me. We still have Fond as well, which doesn't get us back too much. Do we want to do this? I think so. They have a whole lot of health. I don't see us being able to come back from this, but you know, we'll try. Kaya's really annoying. What kind of odd deck are they playing?
I'm gonna make myself not forever.
Vivian and my Leyline. Okay. Well, there's Swarm Guild Mage, which is okay. And thankfully these little assassins can actually completely kill their Kaya if they're not careful. Soren, or their Soren, if they're not careful. Dear God, at the just the branch walkers and the Jade Lights. Shiza.
I will have revenge for House Markov.
You will have revenge, huh? Okay. mean, we could find, but where are we gonna find realistically? A hired poisoner and a poison tip? I think I'd rather just wait for the finality, to be completely honest. Maybe even throw down another Vraska, although I kind of want them to go for the Vraska here. So, maybe not.
It's not often I have the new best.
Let's see what they exile.
Better
Vraska and poison tip. Really being a pain in my ass, right? If they just throw down another creature, I'm gonna feel bad about not taking a block there. Vivian. No creature, no creature, Vraska. That's equally awful. I think we're fighting an uphill battle here. Our opponent has chosen to go for the abs and fuck you in the face package. So it's a bit rough. We'll just scoop here. I feel like our deck's not being optimized for this is kind of hurting us. Alright, we'll try the Death Touch deck one more time. I just don't feel like these are the kind of jank decks you want to be playing in Cascade. But, you know, you gotta try them. Roth Ma? Not quite sure how to say that. So where are we at? 1246. Okay, so we're about halfway through the Flicking Grim. Yeah, it sucked. Definitely sucked. I'm not gonna say this is a fantastic hand, but it's a hand. It's a hand we can keep and play. Mono white, sure. We could go for a life gain deck in Cascade. I've just been having a whole lot of fun with Cascade. I enjoy the events that that change up the game. Hey, there's a pride mate. Uh-oh. Let's go ahead and get down to Blast Zone, huh? Let's see what they have in their hand. Fountain of Renewal, Dawn of Hope. I think Dawn of Hope is actually potentially worse for us. So the nice thing is, if they're playing mono white, they don't have any trample. Bad news is they have these flyers like Resplendent, and are they gonna gain? No, they don't have a Johnny's Welcome. Okay, that makes things a little bit easier. They are gonna gain 1/3, so not quite 5 this turn. Fantastic. I really need some green mana so I can get that Assassin's Trophy off on their Resplendent. Otherwise, this is going to be a rough game. Yeah, or not. That's okay. Good luck next game. Yeah, I mean, I'm sure things will turn around. Maybe Death Touch just isn't where we want to be for Cascade. We could play our token counter deck. It seemed to do pretty good in Cascade, so we'll see. Resolve all. That's gonna be a big Johnny. They're going very wide on us. Yeah, I just don't think the Death Touch deck is like nearly as scary in Cascade, considering they can get down like 1,000,000 creatures in one turn. So, Assassin's Trophy. I don't know. I think that's gonna be it for these two janky decks. We can always go brew one up as well if y'all are looking to do some brews. Oh, shit. Okay, so that one went 0-2 as well. That's okay. That's the fun thing about the events to me is like losing them doesn't feel bad at all. Actually, it just feels like okay, you know, on to the next one. So, we could play our Azorius aggro deck or proliferating flyers. That one was kind of fun. Okay. Sorry, my phone went off. I did remember to mute it. Beastie deck. I don't know if you're saying you want to play a beast deck or you want me to play a beast deck. This deck was okay. It was Naya proliferate. We could play around with it a little bit. It's got some beasts in there. Started playing Magic in prison. I'm now playing online. Check me. Nice. That doesn't sound like that bad of a deal though. You know, being able to play a card game while in there, at least give you some form of escape. Challenge you to do a common, uncommon only deck. Okay, I can do that. You're talking about for a Cascade or just in general? Either way, I can build one up. You might be able to make a proliferate common uncommon deck, which would be really fun. I don't like seeing nothing like coming in untapped, but it is what it is. Past that, we have a pretty good curve and everything, so. Hey, there's a Johnny. We go ahead and go Evolution Sage. I may be a bit trigger happy with them, right? What are we up against? Oh, come on. Gates. At least Gates Ablaze isn't in this mode, so you know, we know they're gonna have to run some other form of removal. This song is really loud. All of these songs are really loud. Let's turn them down a bit because I scooted away from the microphone a little bit, so. We did draw into another land. That could go ahead and give us our Johnny. Yeah. Into a Grateful, I won't complain there. As a matter of fact, I'll be very grateful. But I'm glad I'm getting to live stream again though. I know it's been a little bit, things have been a bit hectic with work and everything though, so the channel's growing though, so hopefully I'm able to pick up more time here and less time at work. I already requested a little bit less time because of my hip, but you know, hopefully moving forward I can gradually make the shift over. So Guild Summit going to be drawing them a whole lot of cards here. Rhythm of the Wild gives a +1/+1 counter to everything that comes down basically. Yeah, I mean we're not in any specific hurry to get Evolution Sage down, I suppose. Getting a little bit more ramp on is fantastic. We can throw down Pelt Collector, but I think I'd want to do that after after I swung in with everybody. So we'll get them in for the 6, get the proliferate up, and then sure, let's get down Felt Collector. Gate Colossus. That's a bit awkward. That's okay though. Oh goodness, oh they secured this route. Okay, I was about to say, what's going on here? Okay, so there's the big boy Gate Colossus. Sure, sure. I don't know if we're running any removal in this deck. That's okay. We have a little card called Knight of Autumn, which can actually remove that big Gate Colossus. So I think we actually might have lethal here. That's 8, 11, 13 plus the Ajani. So let's see how quickly they scoop. No, they didn't scoop, they just took it. Hey, you know when the last time I was able to actually win a match was? Actually, it was probably in that video yesterday. Alrighty, so yeah, I did a lot better than those other two decks. That's actually cool as hell, man. Oh yeah, him playing Magic in prison and them having tournaments. Yeah, I feel like that's actually a pretty good way to keep prisoners like entertained and keep them busy. Because you can build literally a shit ton of Magic decks, right? Because the amount of combinations and permutations are insane. Or I guess it's just combinations, isn't it? I don't know. It's been a long time since I've had to math, so we're gonna keep this hand, by the way. No white mana, which is super unfortunate. It means no grade 4 unbreakable, but we have the Krenko, the Incubation, and the Rhythm, so, you know. Maybe we can still do some good stuff here. I am actually going to go ahead and play the... Well, I am actually going to go ahead and play the Incubation, because it'll probably hit us a Land of War, yeah. That'll put us up to 4 or 5 mana come next turn, which is almost enough for Rhythm plus Krenko. Scope of Vampire. Are they going vampires? Ooh, they are. They're going Cascading Vampires. I think I did a video on that like 2 Cascade events ago, so kind of nice to see it still kicking around. Rhythm into Krenko or just Krenko? No, I think Rhythm into Krenko is a little bit better. We can give him haste if the option is there. And sure, let's get down another Land of War. +1/+1 counter, I think. Yeah, it'll make Pelt Collector bigger. Wish we would have had the Rhythm of Wild down before the Incubation Druid. I guess we could have swung that if we really wanted to. Going all in with the Vamps. Do I want to defend this? I don't have any way to gain life right now, so that's a little scary. We could at least take out their Viz Kappa, right? With the Pelt Collector. Sure. Still no white mana. That's rough for sure. Let's see what else we can get here. Hey, we got a Grateful anyways, so that's nice. Do we want to give it haste or give it a +1? I think we want to get the Grateful. Oh. Fucking B. Flew in the window. Alright, view battlefield. They don't have any defenders. We definitely want to give Krenko haste then. So, boom. I think we keep the Land of War back, actually. Yeah, so that'll give us some defenders for free. Yeah. Dear God, that bee scared the shit out of me. Oh well, the joys of having your window open while you stream. Oh, cast down. Bye bye, grateful. Thankfully, they can't hit the Krenko. I was really concerned there for a second. Wait a minute. What? I don't know about scooping there unless they just had a god-awful hand. I'm glad they banned Lavinia. Yeah, and Teferi. Or Teferi. Yeah, Teferi. Oh, goodness. Y'all don't say anything about that. Teferi. I know, I know. Let's go open this pack. Museum tank. Yeah. That was a very mediocre pack. It's alright. Yeah, I'm glad they banned Lavinia as well, though. You should challenge Primal Hunt Cheeks. He specializes in complete jank decks. Uh-oh, some Immortal Sun. Yeah, I could hit him up. People keep telling me to check him out, and I feel like every time someone tells me, I just end up forgetting, but I should... I guess either way we're getting the red mana down, right? I should definitely hit him up, though, and see if he would be interested in playing. I know sometimes people with bigger subscriber counts don't really like doing collabs with smaller channels, so just have to see. Sure, I'll take a free growth chamber. Ooh. What a fuckface. What an absolute fuckface. This is why I hate mono red in the event. It's just like, come on, let me play something. Let me play anything of value. I really don't want to shock in a land here. Incubation, you could have waited till I had what's it called down, so we'll go ahead and swing in with the growth chamber. Shock on the incubation? No, on the growth chamber? Maybe they have another shock in hand. No? Swinging in for the 3, I'm going to let it happen. We do still have a Knot of Autumn to buff us back up, so it's not the world's worst thing. If they had a shock, why wouldn't they use it there, though? Oh, skewer. Okay. Whatever, mono red, whatever. You gonna tap your Steamkin and play some more shit? Oh. I actually can't fucking wait for Steamkin to go out of rotation. I know we have quite a while, but like, fuck that card. Honestly, fuck that card. The thing that gets me as well is like people wanted to complain about what was that fucking card, Nexus, because it meant like, oh, you know, only the opponent gets to play, so it's no fun for anyone else. Mono red's the same shit. You get to play 2 turns, 3 turns maybe. Try to get yourself some lifelink or something. I mean, I guess we'll give them +1/+1 counter. The chances that it just immediately gets shocked is pretty high. Again, the +1/+1 counter. And we kind of have to take the 4 life. But yeah, mono red's the same shit. You play, you know, 3-4 turns, and it's usually game over unless you get some life. Thankfully, I love life gain decks, so it's not like a huge deal, but it is a real pain in the ass anytime I go to play anything else, or like every time this happens. Thankfully, all of their fucking shocks and all that are going to the graveyard, and they're using it on my units instead of my face, so I guess that's something. Experimental Frenzy, sure, sure. We can go a Hasteful Krenko on this next turn, which is kind of nice. Oh. Yeah, that's a whole lot of damage. What you gonna do though? Mono red, Esper. Not much you can really do to battle them. Thank God with their light up the stage they just hit land. Imagine if those had been like actual spells, how fucked we would have been. Try hard, Mono red, and Cascade. Yeah, I mean it is what it is. I just try not to get too tilted. So yeah, if we throw down a Hasteful Krenko, it gets bigger than the Viashino. Also gives us some defenders. I don't think shocking in the land and getting down the Apparition is that worth it, right? Yeah, Growth Chamber. Got shock for another Growth Chamber? We're down to 5. No. That's them playing one Skewer the Critics or anything of the such, and then getting a shock drawn out of their deck. So no, we definitely don't. Oh right, they already killed our other Growth Chamber. Okay, so that was a bit of a waste, but whatever. Sometimes I just like to shuffle my deck. Steamkin, it's been such a long time since I've seen you. You know, they almost have damage just with their attackers. If they literally have one burn spell, we're fucked. Okay, so they have the one burn spell, so it's been a wonderful life. He's one of the best commons that's entered right now. Yes, Tamio's Epiphany is absolutely wonderful. Alright, so hit me with the Lightning Strike. Hit me with the Skewer. Hit me with the Double Shock, whatever it is you've had up your sleeve. Okay. Oh, they didn't kill us. I was about to say, I'll just expedite this process, but they didn't kill us. So you're telling me there's a chance. I mean, if we go for one of these, we're just getting out of Llanowar, right? So it doesn't really matter if we play the Pelt Collector first. So we definitely want this to go in hasted. Yeah, I don't know. I guess we just pray here. I don't know if there is anything else really to do. Oh. What just happened there? I'm not sure. I'm not sure about that. Alrighty, so we'll probably finish this this set out with this deck, and then hop over onto Twitch for some relaxed streaming. I'll be sure to leave the link in the description. I can actually go ahead and get that pulled up while we're waiting on this game to kick off. So yeah, that was actually ridiculous. No, no.
Looks good.
Y'all probably just heard a bit of that advertisement. Alright, so there is the Twitch link for when we go over there. I'm actually going to go ahead and get the Stomping Ground down so that way we can have some red, white, and green mana. Quality Scoop. I have no idea, Jacoby. I have absolutely no idea. He literally needed one, and it's not like my creatures were coming down with haste. They came down with the +1/+1 counters on it, so yeah, I have no idea. Just go Growth Chamber here. Hey, Pelt Collector before the Growth Chamber is actually pretty fantastic. And we can get a Domri down next turn, which is nice. Nice. Don't tell me it's another mono red. You're shitting me. You're actually shitting me. Did you hit the shot? No? What kind of mono red player are you? I mean, I'll take it for sure. Don't get me wrong, I will take it. But okay, so since we know it's mono red, I'm just gonna go ahead and plus the life. And I think we buff up Domri. Try and get him to the emblem if at all possible. Oh. Do we Conclave or do we... yeah, I just can't risk it. I would love to get the damage in, but we gotta take the Steamkin, right? It's just what needs to happen. So yeah, after we get done here, we're gonna hop over to Twitch and play some non-MTG arena game. We can play some League of Legends. It's been a minute since I've played League. Like I said, 2 years or something like that. Or there's Civilization 6. I couldn't get Enderall to work, which I know MacFar is disappointed about. But maybe next paycheck. Do we want to give this guy a counter? I think so. Llanowar, sure. We'll get some more ramp on. Alright, so Domri's high enough where we can do something with that. Pelt Collector, boom, boom, boom. I'm thinking. Then we can adapt the Growth Chamber as well. Well, that feels good. That feels fantastic. Do we just go ahead and get the Domri emblem off? I mean, 4/4 red-green beast with tramples at the end of every turn is fantastic. Maybe we wait and see if we can get some proliferate off somewhere, some way, shape, form, or how. Or maybe they shock the Domri. I'm not sure. Or maybe they just scoop. Light up the stage for all of their mana? Yes. So let's sprint. What kind of mono red deck is this? Sure, it goes up to 5/4. Even if they build it up even bigger though, we can always use Huatli's Raptor to defend, and the backswing's gonna kill him, so that's a GG. Yeah, this game's over. Feels good. Feels oh so good. Once you get to plat, there isn't that many net decks around. It's a huge relief. Maybe I should maybe we should grind ranked a little bit more. I just don't want to like half-ass it, right? I don't want to. Wow, we're at 4-0. I don't want to go to into rank and then like get up to whatever it is, you know, gold or plat, and then like just not ever play, or get halfway in between gold and plat. That would irritate me. Sure. I guess this is a fine hand. I swear to God, if it's another mono red deck. It is, isn't it? It's a fucking mono red. I don't understand why they have the Teferi avatar. Don't confuse people like that. You playing Esper, you playing mono red, you know? Just give it to us straight up. I'm gonna wait on the Watley's Raptor. Two Knight of Autumns is okay though. That's 8 health altogether. That should slow their roll quite a bit. Well, hell. Maybe not. Maybe not. Hey, a Gitu there is actually better than a Shock. Gitu doesn't have haste yet. It's also only a 1/2. So, sure. And yeah, right into the Knot of Autumn. Growth Chamber, sure. Let's just minus all that damage they just did to us. One more land we'll be able to get the Ajani down, which would be fantastic. Ajani is actually a nightmare for mono red if you can keep him alive. I think you can get to Diamond. You're a better player than me. I got to D3 last season. Yeah, I mean, I'm not doubting how high I can get. I just doubt the amount of time I can put in to get that high. Because part of rank isn't just like being good or not with the deck. It's having the time to put into it. Come on, Daddy Cool. Lightning strike to the face. To the face, to the face. And a shock on the growth chamber. Night, growth. Let me guess, they have another shock? Oh, Firebrand. That works just the same. They sack the Firebrand, kill my Knot, swing in for the 4. I'm down to 13. I heal up 4, back up to 17. Oh. Hey, there's a Pelt Collector. And we drew a Raptor, which is actually a pretty good defender up against these Lava Runners. Alright, so gain the 4 life, and again, back up to 17. Let's see, Lightning Strike on Huatli's Raptor, Shock on Knight of Autumn, 4 more damage, we're back down to 13. Where's our lands? Hold up. We've gotten 3. 3 lands and 0 Llanowar. It's a bit awkward. Go ahead, Lightning Strike, Raptor, Shock the Knight, 4 more damage to my face. Or maybe they have light up the stage and they just don't know if they want to play it or not. Tibalt. That is annoying because we can't gain any more life until we deal with him. However, oh, and a Vashino. What a fucking bitch. Oh, mono red.
Someone gets hurt. The more, the less.
Okay, so no swing in there. Hey, look at that. We can conclave the Tibalt. So then we can start gaining life, or we can get down a bunch of creatures this turn, which they probably try and shock out. We try and throw down the Ajani and put +1 counters on our creatures, and Ajani probably dies. This is difficult. Let's just go with the creatures. Let's go wide. There's a Llanowar. And sure, Growth Chamber. And I think what we want to do here is actually swing in with the Raptor. Go block it with something, or maybe 2 somethings. I'm guessing they block it with something. We're just really trying to get rid of a defender here. Oh wait, if they block it with the 1/1, I didn't think about that. Then they can kill our Knot of Autumn fairly easily, so that's not a good thing. Definitely block it with the 1/1 and take the kill. I don't understand why this is so hard. Yep. Block it. If they block with the Pyromancer as well, that's fantastic. Okay, super. I'll take that trade. We're going to lose 2 units. They're going to lose 2 units. Their Tybalt does stay for another turn, but that's okay. We still have the Conclave. And here's the thing with Mono Red. Once it gets gassed, once it's like out, gutter snipe. Thank God, whatever. Oh, an electrostatic build too. Feels bad. Feels so bad. It was a mono white deck with mono touch to it. Agreed. Yeah, mono white is. I think mono white is the route that I would go. Either that or Selesnya Proliferate. I would just try and grind it with my own deck. Another electrostatic. This is, as they say, a pain in the ass. For sure. Grateful. Alright, I think we need to go ahead and get rid of the Tybalt more than anything, and then we can get the Ajani down. Evolution Sage is kind of nice. And sure, we can get down a Pelt Collector too. If we swing in, they probably trade, right? Alright, fingers crossed they hit a land. They hit a spell. Ow. Any spell. But yeah, next turn we'll go into the Johnny. Do we plus the life and then try to minus him, or we just go ballsy and try to minus him? If we draw into a land, we definitely just minus him, right? Okay, so no blocks here. Also, I'm gonna mute it real quick. My girl's. Alright. So, yeah, she just had some news for me. I think we go with Johnny, like I was saying. If we go Domri though, we can also go Grateful, but we can't give it haste. But we could also kill their Gutter Snipe, right? Alright, let's go Domri. I know it's scary. Oh, they have a Lightning Strike and a Phoenix. That's scary. How much damage can they do with a Lightning Strike? 1, 1, 3's 5, plus 2, 7. Oh, man. That's a hell of a lot of damage for one card. It's a hell of a lot of damage. Okay. So then... we definitely need to take out their Gutter Snipe. Oh hell, we can actually kill their electrostatic field. We want to kill their Gutter Snipe first, but we can kill their electrostatic field with our evolution stage, so that's really nice. They do have a Lightning Strike, which can come down at any moment. Don't know why they wouldn't have used it on the Domri there, but whatever. Let's kill that. Maybe they just Lightning Strike me here in the face. Oh no! If they draw into a shock, we're actually just dead.
There'll be nothing but dust when I'm done.
I mean, no amount of attackers win us this game, so... Oops. Why do you say oops? Just don't have a shock. Oh wait, he can just play the Phoenix and then draw into like a Lightning Strike or whatever. Okay, so it's probably over. I win 2 times 5-0 with your black-white deck. Oh, awesome. Awesome, awesome. Just swinging in with the 1-1 to do 1 damage wherever. If that goes to my face and then they just shock me, I think I just saw a cat running around outside. I'm gonna be kind of disappointed, but you know it would have happened regardless. So. Yep. Is that a shock? Come on. Haven't I been tortured enough? Play it if it's a shock, god damn it. Clearly we should have went a Johnny first over the Domri. Domri was a bit of a risky play. Burning Prophet. Did they hit a shot? Yes, they do. Alrighty. Well, we're 4-1 with the deck. But I think, yeah, it's about that time. So, oh, we are going to be calling it quits on... Wow, I'll try and get my back set up. We're going to be calling it quits on the YouTube stream here, and we're going to be hopping over onto Twitch. So, let me repost that link. I think I still have it on my clipboard. Yeah, there we go. So, for anyone that wants to continue watching, we are going to be hopping over to Twitch, playing some non-MTG arena games. I'll probably just go ahead and get the live stream up and going immediately, you know, once I end this one. And, yeah, we'll decide on what I want to play. Maybe some League, like I said, getting back into it would be kind of fun, so I'm not quite sure. We'll see. If y'all have any suggestions or would like to play any games with me, by all means, you know, check and see if I have it. So yeah, that's going to do it for this. Until either later tonight or tomorrow, for those of you that are not going to be joining us, peace. And for those of you that do, I'll see you in